Well, you know what they say, yes, no time like the present. I don't know if anyone actually says that, but here in the present, it is time for yet another snow leopard hunt in multiplayer on Sundarpatan, and we're gonna see if we can find that diamond. And it looks like we're gonna be starting off this hunt with a woolly hair, but that actually allows us a good opportunity to introduce our loadout. So we're trying to lure in the snow leopards today with our loadout of all high-class weapons. So pretty much everything here was at one time exclusive, minus the 45, which we'll take a look at in just 1 second. So got our 2.7 woolly hair, and our loadout consists of the 7mm Empress, the 270 Stradivarius, the 45 Frontier is the best class 2 weapon I could come up with that still looks super fancy, and we've got the 12 gauge Gamekeeper. So I think this loadout actually presents some challenges. It should be interesting, and we'll see how this goes. And somewhat ironically, both of the primary challenges for this loadout just kind of running in the same direction here. There's a tawny level 6, but we have no scope and kind of underpowered to begin with the 45, and then very much underpowered with the 7mm trying to take yaks. So I think we're going to try to get that 7, and we'll just see how this does. I actually haven't shot a yak with the 7mm yet, but I don't see any reason to think that wouldn't get into a lung. Those ones are frozen and unfroze as soon as we shot. He still isn't dropping, just went to 50 to 75. So that got a lung, but it's not going to be a quick track. And evidently one of those females decided to go aggressive, so gonna see what we can do with this. Thing is, she actually went to flee. What in the, how did we do that? She was dropping fast to begin with. Okay, it was just lung, liver, stomach, and then a heart shot on the follow-up. I doubt we'll do that the rest of the hunt, but that wasn't too bad. I probably should have made the distinction earlier too. We're not going to use the 7mm for snow leopards unless maybe some kind of specific scenario. The plan is to use the 270 Stradivarius, which we've used all kinds of weapons for snowies. This isn't one of them. Now hang on. What? Very high bleed rate? That doesn't make any sense. I truly don't actually know what this is, and I'm really interested to find out. That's really, really odd. And the fact that he like ran this far, there's a bunch of supposedly, wait, now, what? Then it went to low? Okay, I think it's a little buggy. Interesting though, hit him in the right lung. I really wonder, like, did someone shoot him earlier? Is that like confusing the game a bit? So finally, we at least have a snow leopard track. It's obviously the snow variant, and a 51 to 63 kilo male means probably level 6 or level 7, but been about an hour out here, so we're definitely going to try to track that down and figure out where it went. Left this zone a little while ago, so maybe if we're lucky it won't have spooked. Well, he hasn't yet anyway. The wind is really not good. Second warning call. Maybe we can somehow sneak down there. He's far enough away from that last zone, he may well just be in another zone. That's probably the ideal. If he's chasing something, he'll probably be well out of there. That didn't give us a ping on the screen, but that was a third warning call. Kind of sounded like he was moving to the left. Oh, right there. Okay, it is level 7. Maybe because he's feeding there, either we can alert him again, or maybe he'll spin a little bit. I think with the 270, there's just nothing that we can do at that angle that's gonna work. Just gonna get up and walk, try to get him to spin this way. That's what we want. And not too bad. Finally, it took us an hour, but our first snow leopard with the 270 ends up being a drop shot. Almost had to be through the heart. And not too bad, at least it was a level 7. And it should therefore be a gold 26.98. Got him, well, the bullet path doesn't really show correctly, but heart, right lung, liver, and stomach. Pretty good first one. Hopefully there's more where that came from. So it is blue sheep drink time now. We've got a couple of decent ones out there and a first to 2 animals challenge, which we might just try to take those 2 decent blue sheep over on that end. I want to make sure there's nothing else crazy here first, and we'll have to go 270 to get them both. Got another solid 4 there, and a nervous one, but nothing really anywhere else worth going for. So those 2 are basically side by side, right about 150 out. Oh, I don't know about that shot. He really got into a perfect position where we couldn't get him. Second shot was good. He was going down. Maybe we somehow got that. I was trying to avoid shooting him in the skull, and then I think when we pulled the trigger, we were aiming exactly at his skull, but he was starting to duck. Nonetheless, if we get over there, we can probably win that little challenge, and still just try to kind of find snow leopards by hunting other stuff. And of course, I don't know why we did it this way, but it was the higher scoring one. This guy, 145, we did actually hit him in the lung. I bet we were aiming at the head too when we pulled the trigger, but he ducked it, and actually made it better. And it wouldn't have been a level 4 diamond anyway, but that'll be blue sheep number 1 and blue sheep number 2, both the same fur type. And we got a little multiplayer challenge win. So blue sheep drink time's already over. It goes so dang fast. I guess we'll just start to move up into the mountains again and try to stumble into some tracks. Well, you might say we're on Sundarpatan when we've got a guaranteed troll yak. 248 to 266 is a terrible estimate. Guaranteed by 7, just a troll? And I guess we'll just go ahead and take that with the 7 mil. Scooting down here actually looking for a Tibetan fox, so as soon as it lifts its head, we'll try to slot this shot in there. We know it can work, and assuming we don't get any kind of weird bleed rate things, it'll probably be a decent track, and I'd imagine low or very low on the bleed rate. Started to go down, so we definitely got along. Man, jet black and everything, one of the furs that we rarely get level 9s for, and he is 266, really no surprise there. Got him in the left lung, but basically just as good as a big mythical at that point. And I guess, you know, a nice little bonus kill as we scoot down here, but not exactly ideal seeing that on the jet black fur of all things. Ooh, there we go. Mythical Tibetan fox out there. That's the tawny variant again. We've had a couple of mythicals, can't quite get a level 9, and it's a low-end mythical for sure, just based on that score estimate. So, gonna keep on scooting in here. Check probably around the rest of the lake. There's a 7. And basically, because we've got the 45, I don't even know if 75 meters is a guarantee. That's a tough shot to make. I mean, the things are everywhere. Got a level 4 gray down there. Couple of 6s, a 3, another 6. What fur is he? I think that's like red or something, just looks funny up there. Anyway, our mythical, wherever the heck he got to. Oh, he actually got a little bit closer. Man, we're not going to be at 75. We're going to be at, goodness gracious, 90? 95? This will certainly go well. He's attentive, so I guess we got to attempt to do this. I just can't even see a thing. I'm not sure spotting him is good or bad, but it's going to be a little bit of kind of just extrapolating. What the heck was that? As soon as we shot it, like, put us in the... Oh, we got him! I don't know. I guess it put us on water. What in the world? Tell you what, we can't find snow leopards really at all today. We've just gotten that one. But that was a pretty nice little highlight. Is it? Yeah, it's vital blood. Somehow we did that. And I guess it's just a good thing we were able to see him and take the shot before we ended up under the water. Oh, we just nicked the edge of the skull. So it ends up being a silver. We got the lung, just like through the eye socket. Man, that's unfortunate. Nice mythical tawny variant. Just don't get the gold for our efforts. I honestly, I don't think the medal matters. The shot and the weird circumstances right after made that worth whatever medal we end up getting. Man, that sure is convenient. It's a level 1 female snow leopard. I don't know if we've shot a level 1, we probably have, but I've been tracking her down through here and just looked up. And she's in the most high contrast place with that rock right behind her, right about 300 meters away. I think we can do that with the 270. If she's gonna stand upright. Not bad. I actually wasn't sure that would drop her. You could see along the spotting stayed on screen and the health was dropping down. It was barely a drop shot, if that makes any sense, but finally our second one. It is few and far between. I talk about it with snow leopards. Either you're in them and you're getting one every 20, 30, 40 minutes, or you're not. And I'll tell you what, we are not today. And I mean, that could all change just with one snow leopard. 20.95 score, it's 32.14 kilo, so probably not a minimum weight. We've got a max weight female, Can only imagine at some point we'll end up getting a minimum weight one as well. I mean, maybe moving in the right direction. Got a level 6 snow leopard now. This might be that special situation where we use the 7 mil. I just got down over the hill though, so I'm not so sure. Maybe when we get closer it will be a 270 opportunity. There he is, finally. Just because I grabbed the 7 mil, we may go for this. Oh, could that have gotten a lung? It probably isn't lung, could be liver. I'm guessing intestines, because it didn't go down that fast. But just for the sake of getting them, we've been after him for a while to begin with. And I'd like to, you know, maybe spend time tracking a bigger one or something, instead of putting in all that time for that. That certainly looks to be intestine blood, so probably lost our medal, but at least we got him down. And I mean, pretty decent improvement. Went from 1 to 3 snow leopards fairly quickly. That all, I mean, like, just maybe touched the liver and didn't punch in. See how the liver kind of like curves there? Right around the bullet. If we had been a little bit further to the left, might have worked. Not too bad though. And I don't even know where we are now. Oh, actually, good. I want to go down this way. This is where we had our, I think, 282 diamond yak last time we came out here, and it's yak drink time, so figured we'd give it a look. Well, it sounds like there's yak down there. Gonna see what happens. Last time they were all on the west end. This time it seems like they're drinking on the east side. Yep, there's one coming after us now. That's a 6. Got a second 6 in there. Not nearly as loaded with yak as it was before. Are they all level 6s? What the heck? They really are. That's kind of strange. I don't think I've ever seen that. Looks like we got intestines on that shot too, so let's try to make up for that. That should be a little bit better. Deal with this one. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, let's, alright, that's bad. Think we're gonna be fine now. I don't know which is which, but at this point, you just need them dead. That worked good. Okay, so this one, we shot 3 times. Pretty sure this one we also shot 3 times. All that to see a bunch of pretty much all silver yak. Gotta be some other ones around here somewhere a little bit bigger. There's a bigger yak, up to 280, our second level 9. At least not a guaranteed troll this time. I think that's maybe dark red. And of course, once again, we gotta try to take it with the 7 mil. Wanna make sure there's nothing else around. But it is up here at this top left lake, one of the better spots for yak generally. And I think, I don't know, we've probably had 5 or 6 diamonds by now. So the 9 is, where did it go? There he is, all the way out front. Zero this for 150. And we definitely want his head up so that shoulder doesn't block the shot. That should be good. Didn't go aggressive, so gotta hope it is, otherwise it's gonna be tough to get a follow-up. Probably any second he should be dropping, and he is. So not bad, 2 level 9 yaks now. Now as for potential score for this guy, I think he might be decent. He's got like the hooks on the horns and they're wide set. Looks like dark red to me. It's another troll, it is dark red, so we got that much right. 268.69 for him, actually barely bigger than the last one. 7 mil has done fine. The scoring of the yaks has not, and unfortunately, 3.5 hours plus out here, I think that is going to have to be our last kill, so no trip to the trophy lodge for us. But as we keep on putting more and more hours up here in the mountains of Sundarpatan, eventually, everything has to line up, and maybe, you know, unlike our previous level 9 snow leopard that ended up exactly like those 2 yaks, we can find one that makes it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.